power, because it really, it's really unnecessary if you're using your moderator skills.
That's all the bars do is get some moderation.
Can we invite 10? Because I can't fight 10.
If I had a bean, it would have been over.
I ain't really in a rush to hear from 10, though. I ain't really.
Nah, man. We got to I want to show some diversity and some inclusion here.
But I really like to hear from you, Shalonda. Hey,
Shalonda, I want to talk to you.
Hey, how y'all doing?
What's up? So are the prices gonna come down, Shalonda, or? And talk to me about this. What Amari got? What does anybody? What we gonna say about Exxon laying off 15 to 20% of their workforce?
Man, they already answered that. You were gone when they already talked about that. That shit was already in the play. Where's Trent at? Trent already explained that was gonna happen regardless, and a lot of energy companies were laying off prior to that.
Oh,
allegedly.
Okay.
No, it's happening. I mean, people who know me know that's true.
We don't know if this is because of that.
You that go to
No, it was brother, not me. It was not me. It was brother getting opened up.
Trent gave brother an invitation to the Four Seasons to get opened
Also
up.
get opened up.
Yeah.
I'll be in room 1812.
Oh my God! Oh Jesus Christ!
Is that your regular?
1812.
Oh Lord! He said he's neutral. He's taking it from the British and the American.
Trust Egypt.
No. But if they're working with Americans, then maybe.
Well, we have a couple pretty good bases in Egypt, so yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. We'll have to see. Hi, Eagle. How are you, friend? Shalom. Shalom. How are you?
Disrespectful, but they thought, but they didn't know Shlomi. They thought it was someone else, so I'll give them that. No problem. But yeah, I mean, even that sack guy called it bullshit, didn't he?
So good. Can we have a good conversation, a happy one? I don't know.
No, here.
I saw you got together.
Sorry, go ahead, Rafa.
I saw you got together with Daniel recently. Looked like you guys, you've been going out having fun meeting people.
You mean Daniel from here, from Clubhouse?
Yeah. I saw he posted a picture with you on Instagram.
Yeah, I met him at the restaurant. I told him to come with Amnon and Alex Steinman was in Israel. So we sat a little bit. And Amnon, we sat a little bit, ate dinner, drink a little bit. Yeah, it was nice.
And he's on
Daniel that lives in Berlin.
No, Daniel lives in Tel Aviv.
Berlin?
No, a different Daniel. He lives in Tel Aviv.
Hold on, let me listen, and I can play it for you. Hold on.
Now, if you're going to break the news, Don Lemon, you better play it right.
Hold on, let me play it. Let me make sure how y'all do it, because I'm learning like y'all do.
That's not how we do it.
Hold on, you find music mode. Hold on, we're on music mode.
And make sure you're not on your Bluetooth.
Yeah. I'm gonna take out my microphone.
Look at Cycle with the baby oil. Pause.
Can you hear me?
But the baby oil is crazy. Baby oil boys is
I'm trying to tell you, that's the only thing. That's the terror taxes, man. They slipping through. The terror taxes going up, man.
baby oil boys.
President Trump now says he'll impose reciprocal tariffs on several countries next week. Now, that's a pledge that frankly rattled some global markets, but we're still wondering today, what might that mean for the U.S. economy? Let's bring in Peter Morrissey, the former International Trade Commission chief. He's now a professor at the University of Maryland. Peter, there's so much we can talk about, but let's begin by explaining for the folks at home, what is this idea of reciprocal tariffs, and how would you explain what that might mean, not just to us, but to the countries that may be hit by them?
Well, typically, the United States charges fairly low tariffs compared to the people we trade with. For example, India has much higher tariffs than we do. What we would do with reciprocal tariffs, instead of charging all countries the same rate, we'd level up to what they charge us. So you're going to charge 15% on our cars, we'll charge you 15% on your cars, that kind of thing.
Well, let me ask you, though, in the case of Canada, people have been wondering, certainly if you watch the CBC or any of the Canadian broadcasters, I wouldn't say they're in a panic, but I would suggest that they're massively concerned about what the impact of, say, 25% tariffs might mean to their economy. And yet, you've described to me that much of our trade with them is actually duty-free. Why all the hullabaloo about what that might do to them, and how might that even help us?
Well, we've been duty-free in the automobile sector since the 60s, and we've been duty-free in the entire economy, except for a few agricultural products, since the 80s. And as a consequence, you got to remember, Canada is a country that's 5,000 miles long, but only about 200 miles wide in terms of economics, in terms of where stuff happens. So they've very heavily integrated north to south with us because of these free trade arrangements. A tariff would completely upset and disturb that. My feeling is there should be some sort of accommodation we can come to with the Canadians about areas of friction. Whatever border issues we have, whatever drug issues, it should be possible. The thing is, you have to remember, Trudeau is kind of like a New York City mayor. Not the one we have now, but others that we have had, or the New York City prosecutors. They take a very, promiscuous look towards people that smuggle. Similarly, or any kind of crime, it's a social problem. Well, likewise, the Mexicans, they basically have let the gangs run wild, and now they've lost control of their country because they've become more rich and powerful than the government.
Yeah, and that's certainly the case.
So, look, now that, all y'all economic, now he's a professor at the University of Maryland in economics. So, before y'all want to call him some Trumper, y'all want to put up your credentials against him. You're more than welcome to, but I'll land with that. Go ahead, y'all.
One isolated professor, that's impressive.
Number one, we would definitely find multiple opinions. And number two, I don't think it would necessarily come clearly out on one side or the other. I could imagine two different rabbis, two different Orthodox rabbis, forget liberal progressive rabbis, two Haredi rabbis, right, that could legitimately use the sources one way or the other way. I'll give you just one example and then I'll shut up. I remember reading two different responses about land for people.
I'm anti-black.
There we go.
I'm for the civil rights movement, so I guess that would make me pro-black.
Yep, you'll be in the pro-black category.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be for the civil rights. I'm never gonna be for the civil rights. It's because it's a little bit of a slap in the face. Like I take that. Like how was it? Like any images you see.
Maybe they have a complaint. Who knows? But you should give them the benefit of the doubt and see where they're going.
I gave him the benefit of the doubt for a long time, but then I thought about it. It's a relevant conversation if I should abort, in abortion, and the whole idea of abortion, is it moral or not? The whole idea of an alien does not
children, because I can see that this kind of discrimination has gone unaddressed for way too long. People just discriminate against only children. Like, what is going on?
Y'all are selfish.
Work is better. Is saying to Jesus Christ, and that's what the focus is going on over there, so that we can find this rest in Jesus Christ. That even in that, He works out our faith for us. he gets a.
Yeah, sure, Norm.
Hey guys, hey Shlomi, hey T, hey David, Rafi, everybody else.
Hey, you got my number?
Yeah, I messaged you. Did you see my message?
No.
I said, hey, it's me, pal.
Hi, Heather. Hi, pal.
Hi. How's it going? But it has like a girl picture on it.
Hey, thanks for letting my dad speak earlier.
Chill, Zata.
Shlomi? Does it have a girl picture?
Jacob, your father was a character.
Yeah.
And I'm glad you don't think like your father. I'm glad you have your own brain.
Oh my God. He's so tough to deal with.
How did you grow up liking Jews with a father like that?
Well, he never spoke against them, and he just would. He didn't understand it. He never met a Jew in his life, though he's 50. You know, he grew up in Elvis country. There's no Italians, there's no Jews.
Does he know Elvis was Jewish? You gotta tell him, it might like change his mind or something.
Them might not even just a different mindset, man.
Yeah.
You know.
Break it to him slowly. Start off with Jesus was Jewish and that he worships a Jew. That'll get him started.
I don't even think he believes in God. You know what I mean? So I don't know. The motherfucker, he's different.
Go and tell a message from you. Sorry.
I don't even think he's like a good person, to be honest with you. I'm starting to question
I sent you my number. Did you get it? Here.
Did you hear Jacob
I sent you.
say he's questioning whether his dad's a good person?
Yes.
Oh, I got it too. Thank you.
Okay, great. Yeah, the person who sent me the number maybe got me the wrong number. I think it's your family number, maybe.
Maybe, I don't know.
So T-Robs is Tim Robinson, potato snitch.
Yeah, I'm sorry about my dad. He's
Wow.
not, but he doesn't know
Look
any
at that.
better.
Look at that PTR. Like, that's awesome. Pederast, racist, meet Tim. Oh, this is beautiful.
No, he claims to be an accountant. He never had an accounting degree.
T-Robs, I didn't even
He would
see
just
what
make
you've
cold
done
calls
here.
for companies and stuff.
Great work. Beautifully
Different
done. Let's see.
appointments for
How do I click?
the firm partners.
Can't view the profile. Show me!
That's what he claims.
You're talking about Jesus?
No, my father.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm reading the chat. I apologize.
They have that in common, your father and Jesus. Jesus was also in business
I know
development.
if he was around today, he'd be in business development for sure. It's where the money is and the people.
Yeah, also, there's a lot of money to be made when you can multiply fish and wine and bread.
Oh, God.
Absolutely. Hey, you want
know what I would do if I was Jesus?
You want me to get the Godfather back on?
I would hang out by the water, right? And play it totally
Nicely
low-key.
done, T-Robs.
And not even do it in front of big
Excellent work.
There's only one or two people around. Just say it.
Always go on the offensive, eh?
The Jews want to hear you again. Here you go again.
Attack!
They welcome you back. They do? Yes, sir. Oh, hi, everyone. The guy writes Jesus. What the hell is that? Okay. All right, Dad, go ahead. Speak the truth. About what? The American dream, being a Marine from Chicago, Illinois. Being in the United States Marines? Whatever you want to talk about. There's 100 people listed. I did serve in the United States Marines. I served 10 years, active duty. It's probably the toughest military branch in the world.
I'd like to say thank you for your service.
I mean, you're, I don't know how to really respond to that. I mean, you're welcome, I guess. I don't know.
That's all right, man.
But I did. And, I left home at 17. 17 years old, I was gone. And I didn't come back. I never came back to my home.
Never. I did to visit sometimes when I was on leave, but no, never came back, settled there.
Sasha wants to ask you a few questions about your voice.
My what?
Your voice. Go ahead, Sasha.
Sorry, I'm not keeping up. I apologize.
All right, never mind. I apologize.
My dad speak it. My voice?
Yeah, he's into vocal affectations.
Oh, what do you say?
No problem.
I don't know what that is. That's a cruel joke to play on somebody that just came into the room and doesn't have any context. I mean,
Okay,
come on, man.
All right. Oh, hello.
He's trying
Hello,
to pick
Pot. What do you think? How black do you think my? Hello, Pot. How black do you think the kettle is? It's a joke's on you, Sasha. I'm sorry. You're right. I shouldn't involve other people, but the joke is on you.
Why you have some, clearly you got some vitriol or animosity towards
Yeah, I guess
I don't know
you.
why.
I've said it.
Why? Why are you picking on me?
Because I think you pick on other people.
I'm
You've said enough. I'm actually not. Never mind.
I can't hear you, David. Matrix.
All right. That's in good taste. You can't just be better at being funny and putting people down. And
of course we can.
Come on.
The strongest survive.
Step it up. I might end up liking you actually at the end of this. But don't do the 2-cent punches.
Just be more mindful of the people you speak to, okay?
I don't know anything about Shlomi.
Well, then learn. Listen, learn, check it out. Over time you'll get
a
it.
little bit, and I was respectful. I asked Shlomi if I could ask him a question, and it seems like his army of fans responded for him, but I would like to have him to have responded. I honestly, I didn't know it was